Never confuse education with intelligence. You can have a PhD and still be an idiot, stated Richard Feynman. What are some real-life examples of this? I work in mental health and have known so many healthcare professionals with advanced degrees who I wouldn't trust to take care of a goldfish, and can't believe counsel people on a regular basis. Nobel disease. There are a ton of laureates that go conspiratorial batshit later in life. Heard about a mechanical engineer who is a flat earther. So yeah, him, or any engineer, physicist, or astronomer that believes in that. The fact that a single one can get their degree and then turn around years later, and believe in something fundamentally incompatible with the basic physics required to make sense of their degree is baffling. Helped some mates move house. One was a uni student doing a double degree in computer science and something else very challenging. While we were packing boxes, he asked if he could borrow a saw. When I asked why, it was so he could shorten the legs on the dining table so it would fit out the door. The look on his face when I grabbed one of the legs and started unscrewing it was priceless. As was the look when I asked him how he thought they got it in the room in the first place. Every PhD with imposter syndrome on Reddit, me. Ben Carson, neurosurgeon, believing Egyptian pyramids were used to store grain. My roommate in college is an academic genius, 35 ACT in med school RN etc. I brought him to Walmart with me because he wanted to buy an 8-pack of Gatorade. At the self-checkout he scanned one, saw the price was $7, and decided that must have been the price for each Gatorade. He ended up scanning the pack 7 more times and paid $56 for some Gatorade, all while thinking that was a fair price. The nurse I used to work with during the pandemic who was constantly bragging about how rich and important and highly educated she was, only for her to suggest to our Don that the kitchen start putting extra garlic in everyone's meals because garlic cures COVID. Not piously a PhD, but holy crap, there's so many nurses that don't believe in vaccines and subscribe to tons of holistic woo. Like, how do you sit through so many bioanatomy classes just to reject it all? My classmate who graduated with honors and had the highest GPA in the entire college was not able to hold a job, because she was only book smart. 3 years later I'm the one who does her interview. I was an average student, and she failed it due to lack of clinical knowledge.